the smell of baggy from your mother. China pigs with wings, bloody tissues float in the sink. The water's growing pink around the edges. Cat's cradle caught in the thick of it, by the skin of your teeth tangled in licorice. You wanted something sweet, so I give you a piece of me. You're the dog that bites, but I'm still the hand that feeds you. Hold on tight, shake me till I'm see-through.
Hi, I'm Kara with Denim. Very happy to be with you today to introduce a really exciting and special collaboration. We worked with Denim and Genealogia to bring you a very new way of thinking. Hopefully something that'll be inspirational and a call to action, so to speak. Here at Cone, we wanted to really explore this lost art of zero waste pattern cutting. And we thought it would really be the perfect opportunity with this latest collection that we're launching. It was really a bit of a journey for us. All the details are paid attention to, really down to making sure that, the garment was ready to be recycled. So removable trim, biodegradable sewing thread, 100% cotton sewing thread used from A&E. It was really something that even any fabric little bits or pieces that might have been left over were given to be used for mending or patching the garment. And Rhyme has done an amazing job to make sure that we have hit that mark, that we're making a collection that is commercial, that is something that fits really well, is beautiful, inspiring, and it's really can stand up to any garment in the market.
It was such an honor for me and Sadia to work on this zero waste collection for Cone together with our friends at Genealogia. I've always, as a designer, tried my hardest to eliminate waste, even from the very beginning. Don't like the way things are finished. So for me, it was always about the cleanest way to possibly make a jean. And so I've always been doing some essences of zero waste when it comes to the one-piece fly. It was a real pleasure to explore properly doing a zero waste collection, and the range of fabrics that Cone had given us was amazing as well. These were awesome fabrics that were all different widths. It was a real learning curve for me because every single fabric is, in theory, a different pattern. We got a few garments looking amazingly well with hardly no waste, and then some of them we were still having some issues. And so the real breakthrough came when I managed to figure out a way of fitting a pattern piece on pretty much any type of fabric, and that was amazing. So there are rules in pattern cutting, and the way I got around it was by putting darts in really unusual places. And it was just awesome. It was such a fun experience pattern cutting this actual collection. And then sewing it, I made sure that we followed through. We put circle bar tacks on everything down to the trims as well. We got screw-on buttons from our friends at Jarvid Brothers. AE Thread gave us 100% cotton thread. It just came together so beautifully well. And, not only that Genealogia did such a fantastic job washing the actual collection too. But I think zero waste for me is something that I'm going to be exploring for many years to come. And it was an absolute pleasure to start this process with our friends at Cone.
Hi everyone, so nice to be here with you and to collaborate with some of you again. My name is Victoria from Genealogia's team. And well, we have been in charge of developing this great collection. And I think the concept of this collection is very nice because zero waste great fabrics deserve a zero waste great finishes. Separate the collection, let's say, in two different concepts. In one side, we were having the indigo garments, and our aim or our idea was to keep the finishing process as simple as possible. Few steps, eco technologies from Genealogia. On the other hand, we were having two raw white garments. That it was great because it was a canvas for us. So let's go piece by piece. It seems like a very complicated process when you look at the garment, because it's really, let's say, aggressive, but it was not. We achieved the way to get this kind of heritage look on this garment with a few steps. Also, I must say that for all of the garments that we make for this collection, the EAM score is green, and that means we are keeping the concept about zero waste. In order to achieve this look, we use the combination of two of our main technologies that were the G2 and also the E-Flow.
Mohsen, amazing collection. This is so exciting. I just wanted to ask you a few. I mean, we're so close to the fabrics, and obviously we have our part to be able to create a tool for designers to then be able to create a garment that's zero waste. But we have to start with fabric. So I just wanted to ask, from your perspective, what did you think of the fabrics?
Do you know what? I was really excited about this from the beginning. I've always wanted to do a zero waste collection, but I knew from the beginning we had to use all of the fabric. The first process was actually getting all your fabrics, and there were a mixture of amazing selvages and non-selvage, and as you said, stretch. And I was really excited about the task of making styles to fit every single fabric exactly. And that was the first phase. I had to do that thing. When you're pattern cutting, you one thing like designing a collection on paper and drawing it, but when you're doing a collection like this, you actually have to think like a pattern cutter. So you have to sit down and think about, okay, I'm going to put this pocket here, but there's waste here. So I'm having to adjust the patterns every time, put a dart here to use up more of the fabric. So actually, it was a completely different way of working that I've never worked before, ever. And it was so exciting. It made me feel, you know, as a student like 25 years ago. So I was really excited about it. But the fabrics were awesome. And all the ones that I used, I had no issues with any of them. But also the thread that we used also from A&E was great as well. So it was a lovely touch. But a little thing that I added was I made sure that even all the pocketing was in the fabric pattern as well. So fabrics from Cone, you can't go wrong.
I want to talk to you guys about the fabrics that we used in this zero waste collection. These are some of our most sustainable fabrics. So let's dive into these fabrics a bit. We have our water conservation collection. So as you saw, these beautiful garments features a really gorgeous ecru with a cotton Refibra blend. It has a really defined twill line. The Refibra adds to a really plush, soft hand. This includes our teal selvage that is representative of our clean water community selvage. Regular C12, which is our 100% organic cotton selvage, which is inspired from some of our archival constructions. Really beautiful texture, a lot of loom chatter, and has a really great drape to it as well. In this capsule, we're also featuring one of our new hemp fabrics called Freshman. And this is a blend of organic cotton, post-consumer recycled cotton, really bright, beautiful cast, slightly open, very authentic construction. As mid-weight, it still has a really nice drape and hand to it. And then also in this collection, we have a chambray shirting fabric with a lot of texture. And last but not least, we have our fabric called Aura, which is part of Lenzing's new Tencel modal with indigo color technology. So this is a mid-level stretch in this new really unique cast of indigo that has a fade resist type of look. So this is perfect if someone doesn't want their jeans to fade down, and it's just kind of like a stay color. This also includes the G2 flash finish.
The whole design process took place during the pattern making. And so you probably would not have designed it if you put it on paper to have the selvage on the outside.
I honestly was very unhappy that the selvage was showing. I was actually physically upset, and I was like, I have to figure out a way to jigsaw this puzzle a bit differently so it's hidden in the inside. I managed to hide the selvage on the center back on the chore jacket, but on the other bits I was like, and I didn't want to hide it away that it was hidden inside a seam, because that would have been upsetting as well. I said it has to be at least showing somewhere. So I had to compromise, and what I did is I did a really clever sewing technique where I had half of it showing and the other half I covered most of it away. So it's like a little sliver of a selvage.